Well, hello. I'm George Parrott, the missions director here at Morningstar, and today we have some very special guests. We have Brother Parasut from Turkey, from Mount Ararat, and he works with the Noah's Ark Association organization there in bringing teams in to go inside the Ark up at 14,000 feet. Is that right? 14,000
Yeah.
feet up Mount Ararat. And Brother Jeremiah Bozeman with us that we've known for many years.
Yeah.
I was best man at his wedding.
Yeah.
And they're still married. Look
Yeah,
at that.
that's right. So it
And,
was good.
So Jeremiah, tell us some more about Brother Parasut and what he does.
Well, Brother Parachute is the custodian of that mountain. He's the one that takes people up in and out of the ark. He's taken a lot of the people from China, a whole group of people from China there, and then he's taken up our brother Philip there, and I don't know how many other people, some Dutch people too, right, Brother Parachute?
Yeah, the brother John is there, and then as archaeology site is that we've been with working with the Dutch archaeologist is Jeroen Nelson there, and like for the eyewitnesses, as we have a Dr. Marshall is from Belgium there. Well, several years with first we starting with the NAMI and with Noah's Ark ministry in Hong Kong, and then after that we accept that we bring for some other foreign people there, and then we can make for the world they can know it for the everything as the truth in the sunshine there.
Yeah.
For that reasons we keep it for this 15 years we work for the searching of for the Noah's Ark and for the wooden structure, and some people they accept it, some people they love it, some people they still thinking about, and for that reasons we are going to make. We did start it in 2013 now. We wanted to plan to put it the museum of the Noah's Ark. The backside of the Ararat is that small city of Nakhchivan. It's Azerbaijan city which close to the border for the Armenia. And then we have Iran next to us, and then is it in Turkey side. We are just in the middle of this three border line. We are in 10 kilometer before the Iran. We open in 60,000 square meter land. And when we starting for that was for 2013 we set up the everything, and we was asking for the paperwork with the Turkish government, and we got all the permission and everything for construction, and we starting to work. But suddenly the problem of the refugees they starting in Syria and Iraq about for the Yazidis side.
Yeah.
And then we change a little bit for our direction. Then we try to protect some of the refugees brothers, some Yazidis brothers. For us, it's much important to put it in the Noah's village and protect them in there, and to make them educated there. But yeah, always it is the problem. They're coming in the one side and the other side. It's the big fun is that they need it, and we cannot hold it everything. And we are still thinking about to put first museum, bring the Ark in sunshine, and then with this project we can be involved in there.
So Parasut, how many times have you been up the mountain?
Well, in the sportive side, I can say I've been more than 250 times.
Wow.
250 times.
Yeah, and I'm also for the mountain rescue team chief of there. I have also the association in the city of Dagobayazet, we call it the name. And we're doing for this normally sportive work in there, and we have a travel agency, and seems like in this long years, for 30 years, we was working only the mountain and climbing is at our life in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now Jeremiah, we have a friend, Phil Williams, who's been
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Tell us about Phil's trip to Mount Ararat.
Well, he said it was rough. He was sick all the way up the mountain because he had altitude sickness because it was so high. And but when he went inside, he said the altitude sickness left, and it was like just wonderful, miraculous when he got inside. He said he felt like nothing had happened, no altitude sickness or nothing when he was inside the ark itself.
Amazing.
But then when he came back, the sickness got on him again, and
Yeah.
it was hard to get him down with the horses and stuff. Parachute was there; he knows the whole story of what
It's
happened.
like for the planning, we take the brother Philip is there, but is it the day of we have a bad storm in the mountain for 1 week, and then after that is that we need to show to them, and we're just saying, okay, it have to be the 1 days we plan, and we bring you by horses up there. You will stay. Next day we have to done We visit for the wooden structure. We show you the truth, and you come back down. And then we just down further. For that reasons, we bring them from the sea level. 1 second we bring them to the Igdir is in the north side of the Mount Ararat, and Igdir is at about for the 960 meter of the sea level. And we bring them from Igdir side and to the mountain, and yeah, the 1 day in 6 hours they've been in the 4,200 meter. They must be the
That makes
risk.
them sick, yeah.
They
Wow.
must, it's because of the non-time and it's big storm is there, and we couldn't wait for so much because we're already waiting in Igdir for 10 days. The storm is they will be passed, but it is not. And we take them for the day shield, and after that, they will just coming down, and he don't remember of, but after we show them about for the what he done and what
Yeah.
he see it and all the film and photos. Well, it's after that they was happy, still
Tons
alive,
of film and
the
photos.
time that, and today we just make joking.
Right.
Yeah.
I say I feel when I saw it, I say I can be die here, no problem even for me.
Yeah.
But not only the brother Panda Lee is it early they come from.
Yeah, that's my
Hong Kong.
brother, Panda Lee
Um,
from China.
Yeah.
He's our very good brother,
Yeah.
and he's got been in the several times with us in the location. We have like A, B, C location in there, and the B location and C location we always looking for this part of for the end of the gorge of in 4,200 meter, but A location is in 4,900 meter, and we are cycling inside of all these things. We're just working now from the B and C,
Mhm.
because B and C they have 7 different spaces you can enter it. And
Mhm.
when you go into there, we send it our team. They open the door, and they have to move the stones, and they need time
Mhm.
for them to take it to open some door for us. And sometimes we use usually spring and also the autumn time, because
Mhm.
otherwise in the summer it's really they will be the dangerous, because
Right.
in the gorge is always every minute
Rocks
stones
coming down.
rocks is coming down.
Really?
They fall
Yeah,
down,
it's
yeah.
volcanic.
Mm.
And for that reasons we make for the now is it we doesn't bring so many people into the location.
Mhm.
Yeah, we bring the people as tourist phase to the Mount Ararat, but it is or holy phase people they come they can pray, but not everyone they've been into the location,
Right.
because they will make for if we open and close in these places, and they will get for some damage for the wooden structure.
Right.
It's wood or almost, you saw it also before we show you, it's almost in the ice, some of the part.
Right.
And when they get for the inside, it's like air, hot and cold is touching there, they will make for the damaging. And we are
Mhm.
not in this position for the protection.
Right.
We like to make, with our project, first of all, we're thinking we want to protect this location, and then we can make for the scientific work in there. And we already reply for the permission of
Mhm.
we give promises earlier for the next year we will bring for the group in there for all the archaeologists, international team, and we will make for the base camp in there, and then they have to make survey and they
Right.
have to show to the world.
Now, has this wood been tested or carbon dated?
Once in Iran, carbon dated of the Iran report we have in our hand is for 4,800 years, and then for the 2,500 we have 1,500 years. It's different
Mhm.
the ages that they come in there,
Mhm.
and which I don't know anything about for scientific, because
Mm.
for this year we're planning, and now we say okay, this is the time. They have to be the scientific people up there, and they have to discussing. They have to work. It's not our work. We just only help them and protect them and organizing and founding for everything
Mhm.
to clear for them.
Right. Now, Jeremiah, one time when you were last here, you were telling me about clocks stopping inside of the ark.
Right. The
Tell us
Philip
about
said
that.
the clock stopped. It seemed like time stopped inside the ark. And
Well, that's also the possibilities.
Yeah.
We have seeing this few times. It's like
So not
there's-
every time, just
yeah,
sometimes.
no, it is like for the kind of the earliest, some of the maybe in this talking will be seeing for our friends also, they will remember in the future side. We have been in the with Hong Kong team also there, and I told them, I say it is your digital camera or your clock, they will be the stop here, but maybe they thinking parachute is making the joke.
Yeah.
And suddenly was
It stopped. Yeah, it stopped.
and they say, what's happening
What's
here?
happening?
I
Wow.
don't know. It is you can understanding for the feeling of here magnetism or whatever. You know, maybe there's some power. I don't know, but
Yeah.
suddenly they stopped, and it was the Pastor Bosley with us that time when he was like looking at his camera.
He's
and
like,
he
what's
was in
going
shock.
on?
Wow.
Yeah. And still, Pastor Bosley, sometime in Hong Kong, I met him, and he talking about for these days also.
Yeah.
And you know very well, it's like we do the filming and everything at that time.
Yeah.
But it's not only one time, it's sometimes the possibilities like
Mhm.
your watches or the digital camera side, some part of the area when you're there,
Mhm.
it's like that.
So, Parachute, is the Turkish government, are they favorable to protecting this historical site?
Well, now I have a little bit background also for that. I wanted to tell you, I asked you earlier, because we wanted Ark, Noah's Ark, they will be in the mountain. We don't want it to move anything down or somewhere, you know. And it's one thing is it's so heavy, they have to be protection first of all around of there. It's in the gorge, and in the 4,900 meter is it another broken piece is there, like location A there, B, C side. For my idea, I don't know what will be the scientists will saying. It's very difficult to protect it in all the years into the mountain.
Mhm.
Maybe to the collecting in some museum, because all the poetry, we have some
Pottery.
leather bags and
Books
we
and
have
stuff is in there.
some other stuff. But Turkish government, they also know it, because in the Quran, in the holy books, Bibles, and every time people they mention it that it is in the Mount Ararat. I and or other people or whatever, we don't need convince of anyone.
Right.
But the government plan is like this. They were going to open the museum, but the problem of them, it's not so easy. You have to push them. You know, it is to do something. But they can say like we have a palace, you know, it's Ottoman palace, it's the visitor center or something like that. But we wanted to protect it and founded out everything, and we wanted to make private museum there.
Mhm.
Because otherwise, if now we involve with directly for the 100% with the government phase, we spoke that early with our culture tourism ministries,
Mhm.
and we've been many times, we've done the symposiums together with the agri governor sides at that time, and we've done the symposium in Beijing, in Hong Kong, in Holland, in Turkey several times, and we have done some books with Professor Belli. They say if they will be involved in there, we know the strategy what they will be. They will move it to the big universities, and that will be in the Western
Mhm.
churches or something. But then they doesn't have anything for the region people. And now our mentality, we wanted to be staying in our location, which is early is like Armenian and Kurdish people, they live together there, and it's our families.
Right.
Mhm.
And now we wanted to help for them. We don't wanted to help for the big museum or whatever famous museum in
Right.
Western Turkey or something like that, because they have their own enough. And for that reasons, we reply to open our museum, and they have to be in Ararat Flood. Everything's in there, and if something they will be in the future, something income or something like that, they can become to the region people in there. They can work and educate it, or
Mhm.
you know, it's because it's not to be anywhere to move.
Mhm. Very
For this
good.
mentality, yeah.
What intrigued me so much about the whole project, I came in with Philip around 2010 when you took Panda and the NAMI up there. We had NAMI come here to UNCC to present it to the United States.
Mhm.
And when we picked up Panda and them off the plane, I first met Panda then. I said, well, Panda, I want you to just said, could you just pray for me? And that's what intrigued me. He was one of the ones that was really showing him inside the ark, tapping the wood and everything. When he prayed for me, it was such a powerful anointing, Brother Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
I was convinced in 2010 that it was
Mhm.
the ark
Wow.
before any carbon dating or
Yeah.
anything. It was just the anointing on the people that had been inside the ark. Him and Chung too. He was the producer.
Mhm.
Both of them had been in the ark. When they prayed for me, it was just unbelievable. You could just tell.
Amazing. Now, a few months ago in Charlotte, there was a forum where the naysayers could come and ask questions.
Yeah,
and,
we did that.
And who were some of those so-called panel of experts that were there, or people that had questions, and then who's there, who's supporting it?
Well, he was answering questions, and Nami was there. Who was some?
We
I don't remember.
invited Nami, and I was there. Professor Bellis, we invite from Turkey with us, is here, and then also the Namis is bring the pandas. We talking.
Panda was
Panda
here.
was there,
Yeah.
and also our organizing of the here is that we're doing by the Brother Philip, is that they do.
Mhm.
But then is that we invite also our eyewitnesses. Is it friend of us from Holland? Is it
Oh, yeah, he was there.
the John is it here with his wife and Janine, and then we was trying to explain is what is the latest inform we have, and we show them the late inform and late filming to peoples, and we saying we continue to work if we're founding for the any power of the for the energy of the for the project, then
Mhm.
is that everything is going to be well, which is that that's the we mentioned that days, but after that it's like for the we stay 3 days here. Professor Bellis is meeting for the Dr. Norm Gesser.
Okay.
So,
Well, we want to invite our viewers and our partners to pray, and as God leads, help us build the church there at the foot of Mount Ararat, and
Yeah.
help with funds to provide for this museum and preserving this historical site. And if you have an interest in possibly joining an expedition to go to Mount Ararat in Turkey, contact the missions office here. My email will be on the screen. And we invite you to pray for this outfit, pray for these brothers here, and pray for more to come to know the Lord Jesus
Yes.
through this discovery of the Ark on Mount
Hallelujah.
Ararat in Turkey.
yes, brother.
And thank you, and God bless you.